Welcome to West Coast Songwriters, the songwriting competition here in Palo Alto, California at the Media Center. If you're watching live, thank you for joining us this evening. And we have a great studio audience here and a great lineup of members and non-members of West Coast Songwriters. This is a co-production of West Coast Songwriters, westcoastsongwriters.org, and the Media Center, midpennmedia.org. Now, the way the competition works is that everyone can compete for valuable, it's not really a competition, you get valuable feedback from our professional judges, and also members of West Coast Songwriters get to compete for prizes, 3 hours at a studio at the Annex Studios in Menlo Park, and they also get, there's a flash drive, and also Noisy Planet gift certificates are available. And, but before I can tell you a little bit more about that, but I want to get on with the show because we have such a terrific lineup. I'm going to introduce you to our judges one at a time. We're going to start with Randy Cookson. Randy's going to open the show with us this evening, Randy has 34 years, I have a hard time believing that, of experience in the music business. He is a Bay Area regular, playing in local bands and churches. He has been writing and composing original material for over 30 years, and he currently teaches both piano and voice. His personal studio consists of a 7-foot Yangcheng grand piano, a Korg Triton studio, along with additional workstation keyboards and studio monitors with various rack-mounted gear for recording and composing. So Randy's able to help people, and also he has resumed his efforts as a professional musician, and he offers his talents as a pianist for hire on recordings and live playing projects. Randy, thank you for judging for us this evening, and why don't you warm up the room for us? Okay. Thank you, Randy. That was awesome. Okay, Art's first up, and then we have John Huntingford's on deck, and then Tom Daggett is, what is it? What's that expression? In the hold? What is that called? Okay, so, and Tom, you're here, right? All right, so let me introduce you to one of our second of our three judges this evening, Linda Yelnick. She's the one in the middle. She is an artist, manager, and the owner of Management by Linda Yelnick. She manages Hayam, a pop rock world fusion music recording artist, and a poet, producer, activist, and a member of West Coast Songwriters as well. Linda has served on the board of governors of the San Francisco chapter of the Recording Academy, and she has served on its special events and membership committees. This September will mark Linda's 10th year working at our conference in September. And she also attends many music and or tech events in the Bay Area, and is a wonderful advocate for independent artists. Thank you, Linda, for judging for us this evening. All right.
I'm ready.
All righty.
Okay. Hi, my name is Art Sirota. This song is called Rivet, Rivet, Rivet. It's a new song, so. A little frog in the neighborhood was feeling lonely and misunderstood. So he called out as best he could, rivet, rivet, rivet. He was looking for a female frog to join him on his little log, and so he sang out in the fog, rivet, rivet, rivet. An old owl who lived nearby said, Mr. Foggy, don't even try. Who in the world would ever reply to your rivet, rivet, rivet? A snake who slithered on the ground ordered Froggy to quiet down. In fact, he said, don't make a sound with your rivet, rivet, rivet. A turtle came out of his shell because he wasn't sleeping too well. Said, Mr. Froggy, you're making my life pure heck with your rivet, rivet, rivet. A catfish yelled up from the lake, knock it off for heaven's sake. And by the way, have you seen Big Jake? Rivet, rivet, rivet. The little frog kept up his cry under the starry sky, and in the morning there came a reply, rivet, rivet, rivet. Soon the lake was fairly brimming with 100 tadpoles gaily swimming, and Mr. Frog was proudly grinning, rivet, rivet, rivet. Now every night there's a chorus of frogs singing from on top of that log. They call out loudly in the fog, rivet, rivet, rivet. So don't let anyone discourage you from making all your dreams come true. Just remember the little frog who sang rivet, rivet, rivet.
Okay, I know what song I'm going to be humming tonight at 12:30. Rivet, rivet, rivet. Awesome, Art, thank you. All right, we have John Huntingford coming up, then Tom Daggett, and then Paul. So let me tell you a little bit about our third judge this evening. Ray Uribes has over 30 years professional experience playing the bass guitar. In the 1980s, he toured the U.S. with various bands and has toured with recording artists like Michelle Schacht and Carol Burnett's daughter, Erin Hamilton. Ray has played with Bay Area bands including Secret Sauce, Native Sons, Silver Star, La Ventana, and Milagro. He is currently playing with the Bay Area-based Latin reggae band Rakatan and top-rated Santana tribute band Caravanserai. He plays in music festivals all over the place, like the Mushroom Festival in Morgan Hill and the Dia de los Muertos in Oakland, and club and concert halls like Slim's, Fox Theater, et cetera, so forth. Ray, thank you so much for judging for us this evening. Really appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, John.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Becky. My name is John Huntingford, and this is a song about teenage angst, I guess you could say. I wrote this song when my son was 13 years old. We moved him from beautiful California to the East Coast, and he was miserable, and we were miserable. And but it made me think about what it was like to be a teenager and never really feeling like you were comfortable in your own skin and certainly comfortable wherever you were. So this song is called Take Me Home. Take me anywhere, take me home. Take me away from this town. Take me out and get me drunk. Stuck in this lonely town, I'm stuck here all alone. I can't get out. take me out and get me stoned. But I'm scared to be alone, and I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Find a way to make it through another lonely night. I fight to stay alive. It's never gonna change, it's never going to be the same, just as messed up as it was. But I'm scared to be alone, and I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Take me anywhere, take me home, take me away from this town, take me out and get me drunk. It's never gonna change, it's never going to be the same, just as messed up as it was. But I'm scared to be alone, and I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John. All righty, let's Tom, and then Tom Daggett, you're here?
Yes.
And Paul, hop on up here, and then Mike Rossi. Paul and Mike, are you all both in the house?
Yep.
All righty. All righty. How about you, Mike? Are you here? All right. So let me talk about some of our awesome sponsors. This evening, as always, we are feted by Milk Pail, the open air market in Mountain View. They have provided snacks for our judges, for our crew, all of whom are volunteers. Plus, this is their second month of rolling out the cheese carpet, where they bring it on and provide snacks for our audience and our performers. So, and also Milk Pail has just been doing crazy Facebooking and promoting, and I just really appreciate all of Milk Pail's efforts. Thank you, Milk Pail. All right. Yeah, you can check them out at milkpail.com. Very uncomplicated. Tom, you ready?
Yes.
Thank you for performing tonight.
Oh, my pleasure. The song I'm doing is What's Supposed to Be, and it's a fairly recent song that I wrote. That's the trouble with day-to-day. You never fit into that groove. Your mind's rambling far away. Clearly it's not in the right mood. So you drift along. Your feet are not touching the earth. And you know you should respond. You're not sure what's going down. You're all the better to reflect upon before you let your feet touch the ground. So the days they go, blend to an afterglow, surround your every move, until you break the spell and come back home. And when you touch the earth, you look around to find
left behind. Look on to your rebirth. So you grab and hold a lasting loving embrace. Now what's supposed to be might not ever come true. So you have to be prepared what come to you. Yeah. You've got to be prepared what come to you. Yeah, you do. You've got to be prepared for what comes about to you. Now I know it was a disappointment. It sent you flying away. You're back home at last, strong enough to play the game. Now what's supposed to be might not ever come true. But if you've got the strength you need, yeah, good things are gonna come to you. Yes, they will. You've got the strength you need, baby. Good things will come to you. Yeah, you've got the strength you need. I hope good things will come to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tom. All right, it's a good message. Good things can come to you.
Always.
All right, so we have Paul up, then Mike, and then Mark Rafferty. So while Paul's getting set up, let me tell you about another one of our sponsors, beautiful Carla Ray of Palo Alto, who is a piano tuner and tunes my piano and many pianos of people that I know, has supplied this beautiful Korg red keyboard for us to use this evening. Just completely gratis, and I really appreciate Carla doing that. Carla does a lot of volunteer work in the school. She's really supportive of the kids, and so I really appreciate her stepping up and donating this keyboard. Let's hear it for Carla Ray. All right. Okay, Paul, you ready? All right.
This song goes out to everybody who holds down a day job and pursues their passion in their quote-unquote spare time, and for all those who support them in that effort. It's called That's What You Do. Sun coming up, snow on the ground, it's getting harder to get around. This cold cuts through me like a knife. Crawl out of bed, put the coffee on. I hate getting up at dawn. Too early in the morning, too late in life. And I'm afraid I'm growing old too soon. I'm afraid that it's too late to reach the moon. And I'm afraid no one will like these tunes. I'd have quit by now if it weren't for you. You lift me up, that's what you do. Grab my guitar, off to the shed, leave you warm and snuggled in our bed. I want to finish this song, I want to get it right. Another hour, I'm off to work, drive that truck and haul that dirt. Too early in the morning, too late in life. I'm afraid I'm growing old too soon. I'm afraid that it's too late to reach the moon. I'm afraid no one will like these tunes. I'd have quit by now if it weren't for you. You lift me up, that's what you do. Must be true, I gotta pay my dues. Walk my own walk in my own shoes. But that don't mean I gotta walk alone. Your path and mine are simpatico. Come home late on a Tuesday night, burn 3 hours at an open mic, tumble into bed, snuggle by your side. Before I know it, I'll be getting up and reaching for that coffee cup. Too early in the morning and too late in life. Now I'm afraid I'm growing old too soon. I'm afraid that it's too late to reach the moon. And I'm afraid no one will like these tunes. I'd have quit by now if it weren't for you. You lift me up, that's what you do. You lift me up, that's what you do. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Sounds like you have a lucky person in your life.
I'm the lucky person.
Well, that's a nice song to write. All right, so next up we've got Mike Rossi, Mike, and then Mark Rafferty, and then Nancy Cassidy is going to perform for us. So while we're getting set up over here, I want to tell you about Annex Studios. Russell Bond over there in Menlo Park is giving 3 hours in Studio A to the winner of Best Song. There are 2 Best awards this evening, Best Song and then Best Performance. They actually are different, of course. And let's see, so Russell, thank you so much. Big shout out to Annex. And they also do all kinds of stuff that benefits young people and artists in our community. So they're very community oriented. So I have to say I just love these small businesses like Milk Pail, Carla Ray, and the Annex that take care of our people and are very locally oriented. Okay, so let's give it up to Annex Studios in Menlo Park. All righty. Okay, Mike, you ready?
Yeah.
All righty.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song called My World Without Your Love. At you and you turned away. I can't take it. My world without your love. I bought you flowers, but they didn't bloom. They just wilted in my lonely room. Picture my world without your love. My world without your love. I can't hold on to your memory. And I won't sing until you set me free. Please come back, 'cause I miss you so. And promise me that you'll never go and leave my world without your love. Fill my world with all your love. Thank you.
Mike, why don't you want to do that song again? Because you got a little bit of a false start with the, I don't know, do y'all mind if we just get the guy away the DVD wall? All right. Is it nice and tight there? Sorry about that. It might be a kind of fairly old
Yeah,
stand.
it's not the first time that's happened.
Okay, let's go ahead and hear that again. I just
Okay.
like you'd get another chance there.
I'll get looser here. You came to see me, but you didn't stay. I looked at you and you turned away. I can't take it, my world without your love. I bought you flowers, but they didn't bloom. They just wilted in my lonely room. Picture my world without your love. My world without your love. I can't hold on to your memory, and I won't sing until you set me free. Please come back, 'cause I miss you so, and promise me that you'll never go and leave my world without your love. Fill my world with all your love. Is that better?
Thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, through the magic of editing, we can edit out that first take, and we can even edit out what I'm saying right now. So I'll be doing that. Actually, I will not be doing that. My incredible volunteer editor will be doing that. Another volunteer. This is amazing. How much work goes into this show, and everyone is volunteer practically. Okay, here comes Mark. Then we've got Nancy, and then we have Matt Conable. And then while Mark's getting set up, I just want to tell you about Noisy Planet. Noisy Planet is 100% behind West Coast Songwriters. Every one of our chapters up and down the West Coast, Noisy Planet gives these artist packages to, where people can get their business cards, get their songs hosted, and do their social networking with the aid of Noisy Planet tools. So I want to give it up to Noisy Planet. Thank you, Noisy Planet. Mark, how we doing?
We're good.
All right.
Thank you, Becky.
Hey, thank you, Mark.
Great lady, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, my name's Mark Rafferty, and gosh, tonight I was just on vacation in Amsterdam and Belgium, and I've been back about a week, and I had a very interesting experience when I was over there. I met a drummer from the 70s, 80s kind of thing. He used to play in some pretty high-powered bands, a real rock and roll guy, who in the 90s at a studio in Holland met his wife and kind of quit the rock and roll business and was just in Belgium playing music up in his attic. And 20 months ago, a car hit him on his bicycle, and he's in rehab now. Physical and one of the things he does in his rehabilitation is he goes and works at a bird sanctuary helping birds heal. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So this goes out to my friend Paul in Belgium. Yeah. Keep getting better. It's called Wounded Bird. Wounded bird on the ground won't make it through the night. Broken wing, what a fragile thing. Needs some help just to survive. There's a place for healing, a sanctuary where the injured help each other. It's an amazing thing to see. You can't go there without touching. Once you stop, you'll never stop. It's the mending of the body and the healing of the heart. Rhythm man, all his life, sticks and stones and drum skins, used to fly oh so high, beating out what he took in. Mercedes-Benz, they always win. Birds and bikes are all the same to them. Shattered bones, no safety zones when you wake up and you can't remember one's own name. there's a place for healing, a sanctuary where the injured help each other. It's an amazing thing to see. You can't go there without touching. Once you start, you'll never stop. It's the mending of the body and the healing of the heart. Wounded bird, you're not alone. I'm there for you. Spread your wings, return.
Wow. Thank you, Mark. Forget how fragile we are sometimes. It's nice to be reminded. I can feel a little bit more grateful for all the good things that we have. So, all right, enough of my philosophizing. Nancy, and then Mark, and then we have our stage manager, Curtis Turner, will wrap up the first half of the show. Nancy, just relax, come on. I know, it's kind of hard to find a way to get in here. It's like a video game in here. All right, let's see. So let's talk about West Coast Songwriters. West Coast Songwriters is one of the sponsors of this evening's event. I'm a member and I'm a volunteer providing this entertainment for you this evening. West Coast Songwriters is located in San Carlos, but they have chapters up and down the West Coast, and they provide training, support, all kinds of opportunities for songwriters starting out at all levels. And if you're excellent already, you can join West Coast Songwriters and become a mentor and help others. All right, so thank you, West Coast Songwriters, and Ian and Joni Crombie that run the joint up there in San Carlos. Ian, you are amazing. Thank you very much, Ian and West Coast Songwriters. All right. Okay, Nancy, ready?
Yeah.
All righty.
Thank you so much for putting this on. And this is so wonderful. I encourage all the songwriters out there to come on out. Open the door, baby. Come on in. Oh, sweet daddy, where you been? Everything but spreading love is a sin. The devil tries to make us be cruel. The devil thinks we're all fools. Oh, sweet, sweet love won't see us through. Come with me to the countryside. Stay with me under clear blue sky. Love don't need no alibi. Come with me to the countryside. I let pride get in my way. To myself, I let myself be my slave. Now I got my freedom, baby, it's a brand new day. There ain't nobody telling me what's up. I don't care about folks saying I ain't enough. I'm in heaven when love's filling up my cup. Come with me to the countryside. Stay with me on the clear blue sky. Love don't need no alibi. Come with me to the countryside. Swim me high, baby, swim me low. Swim me round countryside. Stay with me under clear blue sky. Love don't need no alibi. Come with me to the countryside. Come with me to the countryside. Thank you very much.
All right. Wow. Great, Nancy. Thank you. All right, thanks for joining us this evening. All right, next up we have got Matt, and then we'll have our stage manager, Curtis, and then we'll take a very short break. So while Matt's getting set up, I want to tell you a little bit about the Media Center, which is the host, another host of this evening's event. You can go up and tell me. So the Media Center, midpenmedia.org, offers, it's a nonprofit, just like West Coast Songwriters, offers classes in video training, music, audio production, all kinds of things. You can come and learn how to do it here. Everybody here that's working this evening, there's about 7 or 8 crew people, none of them knew something at one point. Does that make sense? And all of them know a heck of a lot right now, right? So remember that. You too can learn anything you want at any age of your life. I mean, as long as you're alive, you've got hope. So get it on down here to the Media Center or to any other access station across America, because there's 3,000 of us, and you should get on over to your local cable access station and check them out and do wonderful things there and learn how to do the stuff you care about. All right, Matt, that's enough of my preaching. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Sorry, I walked in front of you.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was
All right, so this is my 3rd time at this. I'm glad to be here. This is a song I wrote Monday. No, it's Wednesday. So it's, y'all are the first to hear it. And I play in a band in Santa Cruz, and a lot of my sort of singer-songwriter introspective inclinations, I bring these songs into the band and they go, that's another sensitive moment with Matt. Which is maybe a good thing and maybe not. This song does not fall into that category, though. This is a song for this band. It rocks along pretty good, and in my head I'm hearing the rhythm section and the lead guitar and all that good stuff. So anyhow, it's called Do a Little Better. It goes like this.
She was like a vision of an angel running down straight down up my dreams. Walking along with her head in the clouds while the stars fell around her feet. I knew this was once in a lifetime, so I summoned up my nerve. Put my heart right out on the line as I tried to talk to her. But slow motion waves through her hair as she shook her head. And I was mesmerized till I realized what she said. Oh, this is what she said, you gotta do a little better. And if you want my love, I'm gonna need a little more. You better bring the level up. Beautiful and clever, and gonna be enough. You gotta do a little better, do a little better, to be the one I'm thinking of, Lord. You gotta do a little better if you want my love. Well, I got right down on my knees there on the street and I proceeded to plead. Baby, don't know what you're missing. You ain't never had a man like me. And I know that I was put here on God's green earth to be yours, so please be mine. I don't want to own you, but I will hold you till the end of time. But all these heartfelt words had little, make that no effect. Cause when I paused to catch my breath, this is what she said. You gotta do a little better if you want my love. You gotta give a little more, honey. Better pick your level up. You're beautiful and clever, but that ain't gonna be enough. You gotta do a little better. Just do a little better to be the one I'm dreaming of. You gotta do a little better if you want my love. guitar part. Well, but all that you can do is give it everything you got. You get someone to love you, you gotta take your best shot. Won't you love me, you love me not, then just do a little better. If you want my love, you gotta give a little more, honey. Best pick your little love. You're good and you're clever, that ain't enough. Won't you do a little better? Won't you do a little better? Lord, if you want some love, won't you do a little better? Hey, do a little better. You want some love? Won't you do a little better? Hey, do a little better. If you want some love, yeah, yeah. Oh, you do a little better. Oh, do a little better. Be the one you're dreaming of. Yeah, you gotta do a little better if you want some love.
Put it on your pipe and smoke it.
Well,
Thank you. Thanks very much.
well, gee, Matt, thank you for writing that song about me. I told you to stop doing that. I told you to stop doing that. All right, so next up we've got, we got Curtis, who is our stage manager this evening. Curtis, thank you for managing the stage for us. And right after Curtis goes, we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. Studio audience, don't go anywhere. A home audience, don't go anywhere. We'll put a little music on for you to listen to, but we will take a short break. Thank you for joining us. How are we doing? Are we just about ready? So yeah, I want to thank Milk Pail, Carla Ray Piano Service, the Media Center, West Coast Songwriters, Noisy Planet, and the Annex Studios for sponsoring this amazing event for us this evening. Are we good, Curtis?
You betcha.
Okay.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have the same problems I did with Mike here. Hold on. Yeah, Lisa did it to me. Sorry about that, Mike. It was not a planned event. How's everybody doing? My name is Curtis Turner, and this is probably my third or fourth time doing the West Coast Songwriters, and I've just been actually playing a lot of my older tunes and getting them out and actually documenting them. That's what I'm calling it. But documenting my older songs. So, but enjoy. This is one about friends that come and go, you know, it's just basically pass away in your lives. And this one's called, it's a little bit, you know, sadness, but it's got a good meaning. And this is called Shed Those Tears. Thank you.
In this womb, well, I dig for shelter, wrap myself around my frustration. Will you bury me by my brother? Deliver me to help another. 'Cause all the while I ponder, listening to spirits that guide me.
'Cause all the while I ponder, listening to spirits that love me, love me. So when you're ready to open your hearts out there, brothers and sisters, you know you gotta reach way down inside. 'Cause way down inside there's a soul waiting for you, waiting for you to recognize. So rest the seasons lightly, shed those tears I've spoken to you, to you. So rest the seasons lightly, shed those tears I've spoken to you. Will you bury me while my brother deliver me to help another? 'Cause all the while I ponder, listening to the spirits that guide me. So rest the seasons lightly, shed those tears I've spoken to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Curtis. All right, so I'm Becky Saunders at the Media Center. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a short break. Thank you, audience. I just got that feeling again of I'm exhausted at 5:30, and now I'm ready to, I'm ready to party, because you bring your original. I mean, nowhere can anyone see or hear this music, but right here, right now, tonight, it's all unique, it's all original music here at West Coast Songwriters. So we'll see you in a really, like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, thank you.